Hello everybody, what's up? What's happening? I'm excited to talk a little bit about a new course that I'm going to launch. And I appreciate everybody messaging me, telling me to be cautious and keep my eyes on the road, and I agree. I'm just inspired, and so I just get on, but it is important to be safe for myself and responsible as well as everybody else on the road. So I'm going to speak, but I'm going to also just keep my eyes on the road. So I'm very excited to launch my new course, and what I like about this course is that I am going to bring the awareness on how to commune with spirit and how to build a stronger relationship with spirit. So my focus is to prove and do confidence building exercises that will lead you to understand that you can commune with spirit outside of readings. As mediums, we connect obviously with visiting spirits during the time of our readings, but it is so beautiful to do it outside of our readings. I have learned a great deal from them and a great deal of the spirit world, and will continue to, obviously, until I get there. But I'm very excited to say that I have put together a 5-week course on this, and I'm going to be focusing on strengthening your clairs and communing with spirit, not only for delivering messages, but how do you commune with spirit to receive guidance yourself as a medium, and how it works, and the experience that I have had with them, and how they can give us healing even if there's not a recipient in front of us for us to give a reading to. If we just open up and have that time with them, if there's souls on the other side that were helpful, they will come in. And how do they come in? And why do they come in? Why do they choose you? How does that all work based on my philosophy and my experience with communing with spirit? So this 5-week course comes from my heart and my soul, and the confidence that I have learned to have with them. I think that communing with spirit is more than just receiving information and giving it to a recipient. Communing with spirit is giving the spirit world a voice to speak things that they might not have ever thought that they had the chance to speak. Even if there is not someone in front of you that you can deliver that to, maybe they might not have ever had the chance to have a voice and even just speak to you what they needed to say or express. And maybe there's souls on the other side that were very helpful and want to continue to help. And they see you, and how do they see you? And what do they say? And how do they say it? What are the patterns in my experience with this? And how have I found it helpful, not only for a recipient, but also for you as a reader? What is the benefit of communing with spirit that you have not expanded on, that you have not seen? So this is something that I've been doing myself and also my students for the last probably year and a half, and it has been amazing growth for us all, and there will still continue to be growth, which is why I believe in this course and I believe in bringing this to developing mediums. Now, if you're somebody that just wants to commune with spirit, it wants to understand how their existence exists around us still, and how the soul lived before the physical body, and how it will continue to live, and how will you know that it is there to feel it, to respect it, to be one with it. You can take this course. You don't have to take this course to be a reader. So, if you are someone that is highly sensitive and you understand that you feel spirit, or there's been family members that have crossed over and you have felt their soul the day before, or you have premonitions, or you connect with different things at an elevated state, this can help you to obviously continue to have that connection with your loved ones. developing and wanting to move into mediumship, the acknowledgement of the source, of the place in which we build the confidence to be a medium. Because for me, if we can do this, and trust me, you will get validation, you will receive information that will prove to you that without a doubt, you are indeed connecting with spirit. This is an interactive class, so you will be communing with spirit for your classmates, but not while they're there. You will be communing with spirit outside of the reading for your classmates with their loved ones and receiving the information. So the way that I want to build the confidence is through the proof of existence and love in the spirit world. If there were people that help, they're still that way on the other side. Let's give them the opportunity to do that. Let's ask them directly what goes on over there, what happens over there, how do they find each other over there, okay? How do they find us? How do they choose a medium to work with? How do they choose certain loved ones to come to? And why do they come to certain loved ones more than they do others? It's not because they love that person more. It all has to do with sensitivity. And I think that this course is brilliant for people that just, again, want to connect with the existence of their loved ones after death. And for mediums that are developing or working, it's going to bring you to a level of respect and confidence with the spirit world as they bring you through their experience, through their imprints, their soul. Not the assumption of the medium, not the assumption of what we've learned, but directly from them. Okay, so you want to be able to do this and allow yourself also to acknowledge the power in which you are in when you're communing with spirit. And if you can do that outside of a reading, it will strengthen your readings because you will recognize it, you will build a tolerance with it in your physical body. And not only that, just hearing what they have to say and allowing them to touch your soul and to heal you and to help you. That is something that I have felt is one of the biggest things I have taken from listening to spirit. Why do they help each other? How do they help each other? How does parallel readings work? How do they know to do that? Well, why haven't we stopped to ask them? Why haven't we stopped to work with them directly? I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't for so many years. So I'm excited to say that there is a sense that I obviously was guided to do this because the spirit world really wants to have a voice, really wants to show us that they're still here for us to help us. And not only just to deliver a message to a loved one, you can have someone that was a nurse on the other side. You can have someone that had cancer. You might have struggled with cancer, so they're going to come to you because your experience is similar to them. And these are the type of things that you will gain in this 5-week course. So, you will go through healing. You will allow them to help you. You will surrender to the awareness of them. You will build a tolerance for the power and what is the power of the existence of those souls on the other side. Are they together? Are they separate? If they're separate, why are they separate? How do they organize themselves? So this is going to be a very, very strong course, and you will have homework. You will not be messing around. You will be sitting with spirit. You will. And you're going to grow, hands down. I'm very confident because I've grown. I've grown doing this the last year and a half. And it might sound weird, and it does feel like a little weird when you start to do it. It feels like, what the hell am I doing? This is weird. How am I going to give validation? But trust me, you'll get it. You hands down will get it. You really, truly will. I think also just working with guides and seeing how they come through for us and how, we allow them to because they're guides and we don't have our human mind interrupting the flow and the process. Really opened my eyes. I said, well, if we sit with guides and we believe in guides, why can't we sit and commune with spirit? Why can't we hear them? Why can't we take their advice too the way that we do with guides? Why? They've lived this human experience too. They understand it and understand it well. So you will be put in positions where you're asking certain visiting spirits to come in to get the information that you need, to see how they see you on the other side. How do they see you? How do they work with you? How does that all work? If you can strengthen that part of you and gain the understanding, I know that it will strengthen your mediumship or strengthen your relationship with a loved one after they've passed. So be looking out for the launch of that. That's going to be within a week. I am going to take only a certain amount of students, and it is going to be online first, and then I will be teaching it in person. So if you are interested, look out for the flyer or message me and I will put you in the chat. Again, this course is going to be based on communing with spirit outside of the readings. That is the name of the course, because that is simply what it is. Communing with spirit outside of readings. And it is for the reason of allowing yourself to build the confidence as a soul to stay connected with your loved ones, or as a medium to strengthen your confidence in knowing the support that you truly really have, and also figuring out what goes on over there. What are all these things? Why do they come together? Why is there someone helping someone that they didn't know in life? How does that happen? How did they meet on the other side? What do they see? How do they communicate? All these very amazing things. So be looking out for that. I'm excited to launch this course and to honor the spirit world and to bring to you guys what I feel has strengthened me as a person and a medium. And that is the biggest thing I think you can walk away with in this course, is being a better person and knowing how supportive you are. How supported you are from the other side, you know. They know our pain. How do they know it? What do they do to help us, you know? How do they do it? Recognizing that to allow them to help you, whether it is in your mediumship or whether it is in your own personal life. So, you know, definitely, guys, I am in such appreciation, and I hope you guys are definitely in appreciation of the spirit world and the opportunities that we have to communicate with them and to really, really, really be one with them, because the soul lived before the physical body, and the soul will live after the physical body. And if you want your mediumship to grow, then you have to understand the existence before, the existence after, and what goes on in that existence. What goes on in that existence? Don't just be a medium that just wants to understand how to receive the evidence and deliver it. Allow the spirit world to be there for you, to be your inspire still, even after death. Thank you everybody for joining me, and I look forward to working with everyone. Bye for now, everybody. This is Lillian Suarez, and I'll be around.